Hello, I'm Robbie Fowler and you're watching Redmen TV.
How you doing here? Sam from United People's TV. I've been asked by Chris at Redmen TV to be doing a player ratings of the Liverpool squad. So there you go. Starting off in goal, you got Simon Mignolet. Now he's got better than what he was last year, but I still think he's got a big mistake in him. I wouldn't want him in my team. I think he's pretty much he's of a similar level to Sergio Romero. I'm going to give him a 6. Bogdan, the signing you made that was going to secure you definite top 6 status, he's just backup goalkeeper, isn't he? He won't go any further than that. Give him a 5. Nathaniel Klein, one of your better signings this summer. I think he's a good right back. I would have been happy if he had become the right back at United this year. I'll give him a 7. Martin Skrtel, definitely the better of your 2 centre-backs. Still hasn't got the world-class quality. I think he had it at one point, but he's lost that. I'll give him a 7. I'll give him the same as Klein. Lovren, I think he's terrible. I think he's atrocious. I think Southampton are laughing at how much they got for Lovren from you. I'll give him a 5. Sakho, I haven't really seen enough of Sakho. What I have seen, he's looked pretty poor. So I'll put him in the same level as Lovren. Let's go for a 5. Gomez, I think Gomez has been very good whenever he's played for you. Young kid. Looks adept at playing left and right back. I think you might be on something him in the future. I'll give him a generous 6. Virgin on 7. Moreno, again, I think Moreno's done quite well. I think he's looked a much better player. I'm going to give him a 7 too. So I would say probably your best defender's Klein. Just because I think he's a player I would have not have minded having at United. Midfielders, James Milner, I'm going to call him Mr. 7, just because I don't think he's ever going to play above a 7. I don't think he's ever going to play below a 7. I think he's pretty consistent. Every midfielder needs consistent players. I don't think he's going to be lighting the world up by being the 20-goal midfielder, but he never has been. He's a worker. I think he's an all right midfielder. I'll give him a 7. Jordan Henderson, he was so shit last year. I think you're going to disagree with that. You're going to say he kind of helped semi-replace Gerrard, but past couple of years, Henderson's done nothing. I remember when he came on, made his England debut. He was awful. He's your captain now. I think he has improved considerably. I think he is one of your better midfielders. I think at the same time, it goes to show the lack of depth you've got in those positions. I'm going to give him a 7 too. I think he can get better with time. I don't think he's your best player, but I think he's probably your best captain in that role. I would say it's probably not a bad appointment, but again, that's showing that you don't have a natural leader in your team when you've got Jordan Henderson leading by example. Emre Can, I don't think his ankles have ever recovered from Anfield last year and Daily Blind. I don't know what position does he play. He's down here as a midfielder, but I've seen him left back, right back, centre back, striker, manager, assistant manager, scouting coach. I don't know where he plays. I think he played a right back for Germany. He looked quite decent. I'll give him a 6. But seriously, what position does Can play? Lucas, I didn't even know he was still a player at your team. If he is, I'll give him a 6. Don't rate Lucas. I think Henderson's a better player than him, and that's all you've got to say. Firmino, obviously your new Brazilian. We were linked with him as well. We got Depay instead, or Memphis, as he wants to be known. I think we got a better deal there. Firmino, bit of an unknown entity. I haven't seen enough of him play. Technically, if he can link up with Coutinho in that same sort of Brazilian attacking midfielder mould, then he can do quite well. I'll give him a 6 again. But onto your best player, I would say, looking at all your squad, there is only one player in there that I would point to and say I'd want him in my team. That's Philip Coutinho. I think you're all well aware of that now. Used to have Sterling, Suarez, Sturridge, Gerrard in his part. Used to have great players. Now you've got Coutinho, and then a squad I would say of probably average players overall. But Coutinho's a standout star. I think whenever he plays, you play better. And the fact he's not playing us on Saturday is a big advantage. I'm going to give Coutinho I'll give him an 8. I'll give him an 8. He's good. Jordan Ibe. I know you're all hanging on him as a sort of big prospect. And he has looked okay, but he's struggling to adapt to the Premier League just like everyone is that comes in that age. I'll give Ibe a 6. I think that's fine for him now. I think in the future, he's like Gomez. He could improve and get better. But Coutinho in your midfield is the only player, Coutinho in your squad is the only player that I would, as a United fan, pick out and put in my team. Up front, I mean, I thought your up front options are just as bad as United's, really. Although we've improved ours with Martial, hopefully. But no one knows about that kid yet. You got Benteke, who, I don't know, that's such a weird signing. You don't play that sort of football up to Benteke where he relies on crosses, and now you're having to adapt to it, and he's struggling to adapt. I'm going to give Benteke a 6. I'll give Rooney a 6 as well. I think neither of them started the season very well. Danny Ings. 6. It's Danny Ings. And Origi, the Belgian kid, started scoring some goals at Lille last year, didn't he? Or did he go massive drought without scoring? Either way, he's like Benteke 3 years ago, isn't he? And Benteke right now is not even that good. So I'm going to give Origi, I'll give him a 5. I'd say, looking at your squad, Coutinho by far and away your best player. I'd say Milner and Henderson are decent players. Klein's good. Gomez looks like a good prospect. I think you've got a good player there. Good. But there's plenty of shit in there as well. I'm sure I'm going to get dogs abuse in this. That's fine. I can live with that. I think United's squad is so much stronger than yours now. Starting 11-wise, same again. And hopefully that should show on Saturday, but it's derby games, so you never really know, do you? Anyway, let me know what you think about my player ratings below. I'm sure you're going to rip me apart. But tell me anyway. See you later, Chris.
Right back. I'm going to take this one. I'm going to go for Matteo Darmian. I don't think you can really argue with that. I think Klein has been...
I think Liverpool fans will argue with that. I think they're going to put the case across. But they're wrong. Yeah. Sorry, you're all wrong.
I mean...